Namaste everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to talk about letting go to let things come to you. So whenever we talk about letting go, we instantly feel a resistance, and that resistance is our control. We don't want to release the control, even after doing our best. Even when things are no longer in our control. Maybe it's your time for being patient. Maybe it's time to just relax and just let things come to you. But we are unable to do that because we are afraid of releasing control. Because as soon as you release control, you are in the unknown. Which brings me to the first thing that I want to talk about. Embracing the unknown is really important when we talk about letting go. Instantly after letting go, you are in a field of infinite possibilities. It's not like your ego is making one thing possible by controlling everything. Everything is open-ended now. That's the beauty of unknown. Anything can happen. But the ego is afraid of that zone. It constantly wants to be in control all the time. It's a control freak. And it doesn't like to release that control because that control gives power to the ego. It feels powerful because of it. It feels I can do things. So that's why this letting go and embracing the unknown, it can't happen from the ego. Only that person can be comfortable with the unknown, can embrace the unknown, who allows themselves to just be. Have you ever noticed that whenever you just try to sit without doing anything, the ego will constantly try to grab on something, to grab on an activity, on a thought, to a person. It just wants to keep doing something. And especially in this time and age where we are constantly surrounded by technology. You have so much technology all around you, so many screens. You can constantly give yourself anything where your mind is indulged. And there are many social media sites where you're not doing anything at all. Everything is just fed to you in passive manner. You're just sitting, you're just scrolling, and things are just fed to you. And you are becoming more and more unconscious. And your mind is hooked up actively. It is consuming, feeding on energy, and you don't even know what's gonna come next. Indulged in something constantly, one thing to another, one thing to another. So just not doing anything is very difficult for people. They become uneasy, anxious when they are not doing anything. And this is the core understanding of meditation, the core realization that you have, that it's okay to not do anything, to just be. And that's how you let go. True meditation is about letting go. In true meditation, you are not trying to control. You completely let go of all your resistance, all your control, and you're just sitting silently, watching your thoughts, watching what's going on within you. If you are comfortable with just being, then you will have real clarity about life. If you're constantly running, if you're constantly active, if you don't give your being the space, always the mind and ego will take over. And it will give you scenarios, circumstances, it will give you stories that you need to be in control, even if you have done your best, you have given your all, you can't do anything more than that. Still it will say, control it again, drain all your energy. It can't let go. So to embrace the unknown, you have to become meditative in life. You have to realize that you don't have to keep doing things. And maybe connect to the things that help you to just be. Take some time out for yourself. Disconnect from the world of technology. Reconnect with yourself. Whatever helps you. Maybe it can be different for different people. Maybe taking a walk in nature, going for a swim, taking yourself out for some self-care activity. Whatever helps you to slow down in life. We never see the importance of slowing down. We only see the importance in hustling, in constantly doing something, because we are a byproduct of the matrix, the system, which is based on productivity, how much you produce, which is based on being a robot. And every human is comparing themselves with other humans based on that productivity, that how much that human has produced. It's like robots are competing for the amount of productivity. And in this unconscious matrix of robots, Who will be the most successful, the most productive robot, the one who produces the most? So you have to realize that if you are awakened, you can't live that same life anymore. You have to take care of your soul now. There is a reason for your awakening, and you have to accept that you can't just play the same game anymore, because the universe has a better plan, a bigger plan for you. And as you will start disconnecting from the outside world, from the world of activity, from the world of ego, you will realize that something beautiful is there, which you can only experience in silence, which you can only experience in your own company. It is something that you experience when you completely let go, when you empty yourself of the ego. You don't have to fight with control, fight with mind, with thoughts. You simply have to observe them. Observe and let go. Too much identification with your thoughts, with your ego, that this is happening to me, that is happening to me, this is my problem. If you think all the time about that, your body will be in stress, tension, anxiety, because you are not giving yourself the space to think differently. You're not letting go. You're holding on to the things so tightly, so rigidly, that you don't allow yourself to relax. And you don't see the beauty in the unknown. The unknown is a field of infinite possibilities. And unknown is something that we should be embracing. But we have become anti-unknown. We like to make everything known. Whenever we are in the field of unknown, instantly we start feeling insecure. We can't trust the universe. There is constantly a distrust that something is gonna go wrong, something is gonna go bad, because you're constantly trying to be in control while being in the unknown. And you can only see the beauty in the unknown when you let go and realize that that's what life is about. We are supposed to be exploring life, living life, not limiting ourselves in a pattern, in a routine. That's very opposite of our nature. That's why a majority of people are having mental health issues. You can call that depression. You can call that anxiety. Basically, we are living against ourselves. As a collective human consciousness, we are living against our true nature, which is to live moment to moment spontaneously. We are constantly planning. We are constantly living in the future, completely disconnected from the now. Which brings me to the next point. Bring your awareness to the present. Focus on the now, in this moment. Basically, with your control, you want to reach a particular outcome. That outcome is in the future. When that thing will happen with my control, I will become happy. I need that thing to become happy. You can also call this destination addiction. Constantly you are looking for the next thing, for the next thing, for the future. And to reach to that place, you're planning, you're plotting, putting pressure on yourself, stressing yourself. Even after giving your best, you want that thing to happen right now. You're waiting for it, obsessively. There are two kinds of waiting. Either you're waiting obsessively or you're being patient while that thing is unfolding. They are completely opposite. Obsession is very egoistic. It means that you're completely disconnected from the now moment. In this present moment, you are disconnected from yourself. You are not able to appreciate anything. Instead, you always complain. You think why that thing has not happened yet. And it lingers on. It's always in the background, that thought that it has not happened yet, it has not happened yet. And you're constantly thinking about it. Your energy is getting drained and you're not in the present. So focus in this moment. Bring yourself back. Be grateful for this moment. Appreciate the things that you have right now. Bring yourself out of the future mindset, thinking always about the next thing. Be present with the present thing. That's the difference. When you're thinking, you are in the mind. When you're present, you are in your being. You are connected with your consciousness. Thinking takes you out into the future. Thinking takes you out of the moment. And what is existential? This moment. What is real? This moment. Wherever you are, you're always in this moment. So where are you going? What are you running away from? This moment, which is the eternal truth. There is no other moment. There is no better place. There is no such thing as a better tomorrow. It will be a better present, because it will be unfolding in the form of present moment. That's why people don't understand that no matter how much planning you do, no matter how much you accumulate, Your tomorrow will always be a present. It will happen in the moment of present moment. And if you don't know how to work on your consciousness, if you don't know how to get out of your mind, you will never reach anywhere. You will be just in an endless loop of catching tomorrow, of catching that thing, controlling that thing. And you will miss your entire life like this. You will think that happiness is somewhere else, but it was all the time right there in the present. And I don't mean that people don't have problems. Yes, they do have, but they work on it in the present. Thinking about it, stressing over it, that's not gonna help you in any way. You do your best, you work on that problem, you give your all. Then what you can do? You can change your consciousness. You can change your mindset about it. You can bring yourself in the present. So you have to understand that there is no point in it to dwell on the future, to dwell on something that has not happened yet. And understand that time is an illusion. There is no such thing as past, present, future. There is always this eternal now. The present is actually not part of time. It is beyond time. The moment you anchor yourself in the present, if you truly are a meditative person, you will understand the meaning of this. The more you anchor in the present, the more meditative you become, the more mindful you become. It feels like life is a play, which is happening on the stage of this now moment. Everything is unfolding in this present moment. There is no other moment. This realization is very powerful because it frees so much energy of your mind, which was getting drained. You come out of the mind and you are able to experience that expansive consciousness. I'm not saying that you have to be in that zone all the time. When you're doing the things of your life, when you're giving your best, when you're solving the problems, yes, use that mind of yours. It's a very great tool. But when it's time to let go, drop that mind. Become conscious, be in the moment, appreciate things, be grateful, and most importantly, realize the truth that this moment is all. And the final thing that I want to talk about is being open to the multiple possibilities. When you're always trying to control how it will come to you, how it will happen, you become so much concerned with the process, with the unfolding, and you try to limit that unfolding. You try to put that unfolding of the process inside a box, and your thinking is limited. The universe is expansive. You can't understand the forces of the universe with your limited mind. It can't comprehend what plan it has for you. That's why it's really important to embrace the unknown and be open to the possibilities that the unknown is trying to give you. And how will you do that? By simply realizing that maybe things will not happen like you planned them. Maybe things will happen in a different way, and maybe that's how it's supposed to be. The more you think that I have thought this plan and this is how it's supposed to happen, this is the only way, that's the worst thing that you can do, because you are projecting your will on the universe. You're saying, I want it to happen this way only. So there are 1,000 ways it can happen, but you are saying this one way only. This one person, this one thing, this one particular way, this one limited way. So you're blocking yourself. I'm just giving you an example. You're blocking yourself to the 999 ways it can happen. There are 1,000 possibilities, just for an example. And you pick one possibility and you close yourself to the 999 possibilities. And we are just putting a number on it, but there are infinite possibilities. Things can happen. So you have to release that control. Open yourself up. Open yourself up to the infinite possibilities, to how the universe can help you in your life in any way. And that's how you will feel the magic. That there is a certain force, that there is a certain energy, that you can't put it inside a box. There are things happening in magical ways. And the more the ego try to control it or try to make sense of it, the less you will understand it. Because it is not logical. How is it logical that by letting go things come to you? For the ego, you run after it, you hustle, you chase. But how is it logical? And we all have experienced it. That the moment we stop thinking about something, It happens. It's there. But the more we are draining our energy over it, thinking about all the time, the further it goes away. What's the logical conclusion of that? There is no logical reason. So life is not logical. Existence is not logical. The universe doesn't operate uh, under your logical mind. The truth is that you can't comprehend the infinite nature of it. And that's the limited nature of this human body. That's why you have to realize that to connect with that higher consciousness, letting go is the key. When you let go, you vibrate higher than this physical vessel. You're able to connect to a higher consciousness and you are able to see things from a very different perspective. So break out of this conditioning to always be a destination addict, to always be indulged in some sort of technology, thing, app. Give yourself a break. Don't do anything. Be comfortable with non-doing. Non-doing means being that consciousness. Only the ego does, the mind does, but the consciousness, it's about being. It's about remaining a neutral observer, being watchful, being mindful, being conscious of your consciousness. Go inward. Spend time in silence. And you will realize that there is a powerful intelligence that is waiting for you. It wants you to tap into it, but you are looking for it outside. It's within you only. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can like, comment, share. You can also support my work by hitting the thanks button. And don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Much love to you all.